Sup nerds, I have very exciting news. We finally have an online simulator. This is not a drill. While it isn't officially Bandai licensed, it is very robust for how new it is. If you're familiar with Dueling Network / Dueling Book, it functions pretty similarly to that, where everything's manual, but you can do whatever you want. I think this is huge news. This will allow people to test decks without actually purchasing the cards. This will allow you to test stuff without pulling stuff out of your collection binders, and it'll allow people to just play the game if they just can't afford to buy paper. I mean, I think this is going to be great. I'm very excited to share this with you guys. So without further ado, I'll give you guys a little tour. So this is the landing page. Once you go to the website, which is www.digi-tcg.online, you'll be able to register an account, and then this will be your landing page once you log in. You can find a game by going here and clicking find game, obviously. This is the open lobby. There's no like ladder or anything like that right now. So this is basically just an open lobby. You can invite people to play whenever you want if they're in the lobby. This is the deck builder. I'll show you guys this first. This allows you to build and save decks. You can search through here. The one thing I'm not a huge fan of, which hopefully it changes, is you have to click and drag each card individually instead of just clicking them to add to the deck. Hopefully the creator adjusts that, because you can just click to remove them. So that would be a little bit of a time save. It's not a huge deal. Also, everything is base art. There are no alt arts on this platform, so like for the people that are used to just looking at alt arts, you will have to remember what the base art looks like if you just don't see it very often. But that's not a huge deal. That's kind of like a very small nitpick. Yeah, you can search for card names, do type, color, play cost, stage, attribute, DP, and they actually just added this the other day, card number. You can search by card number. So I'm assuming you can search by sets. So like, is it BT01 or BT1? BT1. They just added this, so I haven't messed with it yet. Okay, so yeah. It also brings up BT11 cards, lol. And I guess any set that has... So you'd have to do BT1 hyphen then? Let's go. Solved. Okay. Yeah, because that'll eliminate all the BT10 and up sets as well. And this is actually being improved every day. Like every time I log back onto this site, there's differences. Then I'm going to go to my profile. You can change your avatar on here. There aren't too many avatars to choose from. I think there's like 10 to 15-ish. Obviously, that's not a big deal. Like, obviously, gameplay is more important. Then you can have your save decks in here. You can change which one you want to be active. Some of these are a little bit of a spoiler. Let's look at... Yeah, you can just click the back of the deck, and it'll pull up the cards. Don't want to spoil you guys too much. Some of these decks are going to be profiled this week. Then you go to find game. This is the lobby. You can just click invite. It'll send them a game request, and if they choose, you just hop right into a game. They do have a Discord, so when you go into lobby, there's a join our Discord link. You just follow that, and it'll take you to the Discord. There's lots of feedback and bug reports and requests in there. It's pretty nice. You get to communicate with the creator of the site. All right, and we're just gonna hop into a game real quick just so I can show you guys like what the gameplay looks like and all that. All right, and we're gonna hop in a game here. So it determines who goes first, randomly. I'll keep. And you have the option of mulliganing right here. But as soon as someone takes an action, the mulligan button disappears. Oh yes. He was not joking. His hand is bad. Alright, so you click the deck to draw for turn. Click the egg to hatch. And we will Evo into Agu X for 0. It'd always be like that. Or draw Agu off the Agu X Evo. Play Cool Boy, reveal top 3. You click the I+1 button to do this. Then you drag to your hand, and then you drag these to the deck, and then click bottom arrow and bottom arrow. You do have to draw for Evo. There's no automatic things in here. For the most part, things are fairly intuitive, but not everything. And the log here tells you exactly what takes place. It's like you can always scroll up. Yeah, you can just highlight cards. You can click on them so they'll stay over here, so you can like scroll down if they have a long effect. And there's no like actual turns in the game. Like you don't click a button to pass turn. You just interact with the memory gauge. And at any point, either one of us can click the memory gauge to move it. And once you do a rematch with someone, it'll always randomly determine who goes first. But if you're in like game 2 or game 3, you can just be like, you go first. Because there's nothing like stopping you from taking your turn. All right, so this is how you attack in the game. We're gonna go ahead and attack first. So you click to tap, and then you drag to the shield. And that is how it happens. Your opponent has to manually reveal the cards, but this is how you attack. Okay, we do survive that. That's pretty cool. You can be in a Discord call with someone to make this a little easier because you don't have to type out like interactions like that. But you don't have to be. Like you can just communicate purely in the chat. All right, so what is this? So he's unsuspended. Go, and then this is how you reveal. You just click the number in the shield, it reveals. That does kind of suck. It's going to pop his guy that has evade, so it's not going to actually do anything, but the card automatically gets revealed and you just drag it to the trash or wherever it would need to go otherwise, like if it's a tamer or something. So this button right here, this will reveal your security just to yourself. So basically, like if you resolve TK or something, you can look at your security and do whatever. This trash is the top card of security. This trash is the bottom card of security. And this shuffles your security stack. And then in order to recover into your security from your deck, you click the shield +1 button. And then this button right here will trash cards directly from your deck to your trash. And then you can like click and open your trash, drag these cards out. And you can just move everything basically around. But we do have bounce protection, thankfully. So we're going to activate X Antibody. And unfortunately, there's no current way to just drag an entire stack all in once. You'd have to move it one by one. So you just go bottom card first. So there is something with the tamers. If you specifically use tamers in the tamer area, when they suspend, unsuspend, there's kind of a glitchy interaction there where they will either not stay suspended or they'll unsuspend. There's no shuffle hand button in here yet, unfortunately. Alright, so in order to do a rematch, you click your opponent's avatar, and then it automatically sends them a Game 2 request. We're actually going to be choosing to go second here, and we will keep as well. There's also an option to surrender if you click your own avatar. The avatar is actually underneath my face cam here, but if you click your own avatar, you can cancel. You can surrender, but if you do click this, it will just take you back to the lobby, so unless it's like match, you'd always want to just click the rematch button. There are no wins and losses tracked yet, so ultimately it doesn't really affect anything. Whether or not you like quit out or your opponent quits or whatever. Yeah, like your opponent can like drag stuff to the field and then put it in their hand, but the log on the right shows you what they're doing, so like you don't really have to do that. Like I said, some things are intuitive, but other things you just have to learn as you go. That's the whole point of me doing this gameplay for you guys, is so you can see some of the things that might not be super obvious at first. Once you get the hang of it though, it's really simple, it's very nice, and it is improving every day. Like when I first started playing, I don't think the trash security buttons were on here. And this was like a week ago when I first started playing on here. And the counts, like the deck count, trash count, hand count, all that stuff, wow, they were not on here until like late last week, I think. So we do add this to hand. There is no add to hand from security button. I guess I could have like done this since there's only one left. But that is a basic gameplay for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and admit defeat here. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. I think this is amazing. I'm looking forward to this growing, more and more people registering on this site. And hopefully I see you on there. Maybe we can play a game. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're interested in this kind of content and want to come back for more. But until next time, see ya.